Hello and welcome to Wear Beauty Basics. So today I'm going to do a makeup that is going to go well with pale concealer lips that is on trend. Um, I got a bunch of lipsticks from MAC, their new launch one, which is all about nudes. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to create a makeup base that is going to look good on any kind of pale nudes that you want to pair up with. All right. So I have a bunch of MAC products. Nothing is sponsored, just for a clarification. And all of my products are my own personal, purchases. I'm just a makeup enthusiast. I'm an artist and I love to spend my money on makeup. All right. So I'm starting with a sunscreen. This is by Beauty of Joseon. If you've tried this, I know you love it. If you haven't, please try it. You will absolutely fall in love with this. It's a very beautiful, easy to blend in concealer, wears very beautifully under makeup. And if you love sunscreens which are not greasy, not sticky, lightweight, and perfect for summer, but also moisturizes your skin well, this is what you need to try. Okay, so I have already, it's around, what's the time now? It's 2:15 in the afternoon. And I already had some sunscreen from my morning skincare routine. But just before putting makeup, I like to, reapply my sunscreen. I would go with my foundation, which is also by MAC. And this is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the color NC25. I love this formula. I haven't yet tried the new version of it, the Serum Foundation by MAC, and I would love to try that. But before that, I want to get rid of, I want to empty the bottles that I already own because I don't like to waste the products that I already have. I like to finish up, like, I have almost around 4 or 5 bottles of foundations, and I don't wear foundation on a daily basis, so that puts the pressure of finishing them fast before trying any new products. So what I like to do with this foundation is, I like to buff it into my foundation brush and start, blending it, focusing on areas where I absolutely need the coverage. Okay. If I need more, I would add more on the back of my hand and then blend in. But to start with, I'll start with little. By the way, if you're wondering what's on my lips, I just received a package from Nika and I purchased two lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury. I couldn't help it but put it on my lips and see how it looks. It is a nude called Kim KW by Charlotte Tilbury, and my current obsession is nude, so I had to try it, and that's what I'm wearing on my lips. So you can see it gives me a very light wash of color. Now, if I want to build it up for a full glam look, I can add more. Okay, I added a little more on the back of my hand, and I'm going to load my brush again and start dabbing in, focusing on areas that absolutely need more coverage. I'm not loading up the area underneath my eyes because that kind of tends to bunch up and cake up. So I have an acne here. So I'm putting majority of product in this area, and whatever is left on my forehead. So this is a foundation that works every time that I need to look flawless. Okay. So this is one of my favorite foundations, also because this is one of my first, expensive foundations. There are a lot of good drugstore foundations, and I love Maybelline, I love L'Oreal, but this was the first time that I tried this was in 2013. No, no. Okay, my first expensive foundation was by Inglo, and that was in 2013. I tried the MAC powder foundation before this, and I absolutely fell in love. And then I got this Fluid Fix foundation. And since then, this is my third bottle. Okay, this is my third bottle. I feel I bought my first bottle in 2018. Yeah, 2018 is when I bought my first bottle. And after that, this is my third purchase. It lasts a really, really long time because you really need very, very tiny amount. It's very full coverage. And I love the finish of it. If you want a dewy finish, you can put a dewy base and then do the foundation, and it will give you a dewy base. If you want a matte coverage, use a mattifying primer, and it will give you a matte coverage. So you can absolutely manipulate the finish of this foundation depending on what you need, what you use underneath this foundation. So that's how my skin looks like at this moment. And this is good. So what I'm going to do next is use some concealer, and I'm going to use this pot concealers, not pot, but it has sunscreen in it. It has SPF 20 in it, and it is called Studio Finish Concealer in NC25. Okay, I hope you can see that. Studio Finish, Max Studio Finish in NC25, and this is how the packaging looks like. So I'm going to go and pick it up with a small brush like this. These are Amazon brushes. So I don't know, they don't even have any name or number on it. So I can't really tell you what brush it is. My foundation brush, though, the one with which I was using, to pat on the foundation, was this brush, and it is called Pack 247. I don't know if it's a foundation brush or a concealer brush, but it is not as big. Okay, it's a small brush, but it has an angled flat kabuki top, and this is Pack 247. Uh, Moving back to the concealer, I'm going to pick up a little from the pan itself and just dab it where I absolutely need coverage. I tend to not move in too close to my lash line because, that kind of makes my eyes look shrinked. And I'm only using it where I need some brightening. Okay, like the bridge of my nose, center of my forehead, around my nose. That's it. All right. And let this sit for some time. Let that get absorbed in your skin for some time. And till then, what you can do is do your brows. I've already done my brows because I'm using all MAC products. I don't have any MAC product which is a brow product. So I use Benefit, and I have a ton of Benefit eyebrow products. So I have already done that. So now that I have spent at least 30 seconds, um, I'm going to go and blend it in. These cream products blend in so beautifully on top of each other. I don't have too much of a darkness going under my eyes, so I can skip the color correcting today. But if I have like really stark dark eyes, like under eyes, I would need a color corrector. I would use a peachy or a darker concealer to color correct the darkness, or else it'll look weird. So now, since I'm going to do a dark smoky eye, I would use a little bit of another lighter color. This is NC20 in the same MAC Studio Finish concealer. And I'm going to take a tiny amount and just use it in the hollows and the bridge of my nose. Okay, so now that's done. So I'm going to go back to my concealer brush, to my foundation brush, sorry, and just blend that in. I'm going to my foundation brush back because that has some amount of the foundation color, and it is going to kill the extra brightness that this concealer would give and make it look a little more natural. So you can see that I'm not rubbing, I'm just patting. Okay, so if you have sensitive skin, your skin tends to become red or easily agitated, you should not rub your skin when you're doing your foundation or concealer. Lightly pat it, and that is going to give you a beautiful finish and blend your foundation flawlessly. So that's how the skin is looking at this moment. um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this paint pot in the color Groundwork. If you have not watched my MAC haul video, go check that out because I have spoken about, I've showed you some new products that I got from MAC, and this is called, these are Pro Longwear paint pots by MAC, and this is in the color Groundwork. So I'm going to pick up Groundwork and put it on my lids. So it's a very beautiful taupey kind of a color. Doing it on the other eye. It's a cool tone taupe color, and it's going to look good for your daytime makeup look, or evening smoky looks. And it's very, very long lasting. It's very creamy, easy to blend, but also dries out matte. So that's the beauty of this product. Now that I have uh, the eyeshadow base, I am going to mattify my face. All right, so I'm not going to mattify it immensely, but just a little. So I'm using the MAC Studio Fix in the color NC30, and I'm going to take a flat top brush like this, pick up a good amount, and slightly pat it all over my face. This is a very versatile powder foundation. If you don't like using foundation on a daily basis, you can just use this compact, and it is going to give you, a natural to medium kind of a finish, and it's going to look so beautiful. So it sets your makeup very beautifully. Now, time for some blush. And I'm going to use a blush brush. This is by Mars. Okay, this brush is by Mars Cosmetics, and it is in the number BRF01. All right. So I'm going to use my new blush by MAC, and it is in the color Desert Rose. So I'm doing a cool toned look today. So this is the color, and I'm going to tap on my brush. Smile and place it on the apple of my eyes, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, and whatever is left on my forehead, a little bit on the chin, and that gives a very cohesive look to your blush. If you want to take that up, you can take it. All right. So that's the blush. At this moment, take some MAC Fix Plus and lock your makeup. That is going to set all the powderiness on your face and make it look beautiful, dewy, and flawless. Okay, so that's how my skin is looking at this moment. I love it. For my eyes, I'm hooked on to using Woodwinked. This is an eyeshadow by MAC, and let me show it to you on the pan. This is how it looks on the pan. It is a very subtle glitter. So I'm going to put it just in the center of my eyes. Like so. And it looks absolutely stunning. Our lashes. So now that my lashes are curled, I'm going to use this mascara by MAC. It is called Mac Stack. It is not the waterproof version. I don't like using waterproof mascaras because I I feel I lose a lot of lashes while when I remove them. So I stick to basic washable mascaras. Even if it is a high-end brand like MAC, Benefit, I like to use the normal mascaras and not the waterproof version of them. It's just a personal preference. Let me know what you guys prefer. Do you like using the waterproof ones or the normal ones? And what is your experience using waterproof mascaras? Do you like the removal process? I feel also, in addition to the trouble in the removal process of waterproof mascaras, I feel that, the normal mascaras give a lot more volume. The waterproof ones fail to give as much volume as the normal ones. That's just what I feel. Let me know if I'm wrong. I love this mascara. This is very, very, it adds a lot of volume and length to my lashes. I don't have, I'm not blessed with, you know, gorgeous lashes, but I have a decent amount of lashes and it helps accentuate that beautifully. So that's what I love about this one. Somehow my nose is itchy. I hate wearing false lashes too, so you will never find me wearing falsies. It is such an uncomfortable feeling on the eyes, makes me very conscious, and I don't like using falsies. I would rather spend that time. Oops, it's okay, we can take that off while it dries. After it dries, I mean. Time for the lower lashes. I almost never skip my lower lashes because uh, they kind of open up my lashes, my eyes, and it gives a very beautiful doll eyed look, which I love. I'm going to use an eye pencil, sorry, and a lip liner, and this is by MAC. It is their lip liner in the color grayish, and I like to use it to contour my nose. So I'm going to try putting this lip combination of beige toner. Okay, this is beige toner. And I'll do Yash. Okay. So I'm going for Yash and beige toner. So this is how Yash looks like. So that's the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this simple, easy glam makeup look. And let me know in the comment section if you would like to recreate this. This is a makeup look that would look good on everyone. It is not too much, but it looks very sophisticated, very classy. You can wear it to a corporate event. You can wear it to office. You can wear it to any kind of an event where you need to show sophistication, not look overly done up, but look classy. And this is what I feel you can do if you want to achieve a nude makeup look. I hope you like this. Let me know in the comment section, and I will see you. And please subscribe to my channel, please. I'm struggling to grow here on YouTube, and I'm spending my money on makeup and my time on creating these videos for you. So please help me stay motivated and give me a like, share it with your friends, people who struggle with choosing what makeup will suit them. I am an NC30, so if you know people who are of the same skin color and would like to see these makeup videos, please share it with your friends, and I will see you soon in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.